Hello everyone, it is Stephen and Andrea from Pin in the Atlas. Today, we're continuing our explore with our friends Dustin and Lori. We're up high in the mountains. You can see some remnants of a few items here, like this neat old couch. And something else pretty special.
So on our explore for looking for a particular miner's cabin, we've come across this. Let's explore. Just thought I'd clean the house for you.
Okay, make sure it's nice and presentable.
Oops. Pretty sturdy. I don't know what that would have been.
Leave some change to help fix it up.
But take a look at this. An old, I'd say, like a vanity box that's just been left here. It's pretty...
Say taper light.
And an old
can.
Very old can. How it's been punctured.
Some more cans down there.
Now, on the top here, it says Silver Queen something or other. Is that plans? Assessment work has been done and recorded for the year 1977-1978 by the owner. So that's pretty neat.
Old table as a desk. There was a drawer in there at one point, looks like.
And the calendar that's on the floor says December 1978.
So that lines up. There's some more calendars and things back there.
It also has a 1980. There's a newspaper.
Back there in the corner.
Let me see if I can...
Can't see dates on that. Kool-Aid box.
Just wanna... see if I can find a date on the newspaper without touching too much.
Pipe insulation, $1.50.
No dates that I can see on there.
Should be somewhere around the top corner.
Top corner's been eaten.
Yeah. Now let's look at their still canvas lining the roof.
Marion Johnson, June 1964.
There's a 71 back there, Pat and Judy.
And a 78 down here.
An oven mitt right there. And this would have been the bedroom. Oh. Is that an old pepper? Salt or pepper? Tin. Shoe. Is that a wing mirror right there? Not sure what this is. Into the bedroom. Old mattress spring there. See a lot of canvas still on the walls. complete bed frame. 2 mattresses there. And we'll walk around the perimeter. See what other kind of gems we find outside here. Oh, look at that. Tins from Los Angeles.
It's an old Texaco bucket. Container.
Boy, that has seen some weathering. Nice little setup though, very small, very humble, does the job.
Interesting. An old chair.
There's some more debris back over here. So somebody's made a fire pit, camping spot. Another mattress spring. Looks like the top to an exhaust port. This could have been another, there's windows, this could have been another small structure. Hiked up a little further, continuing on the road. Here's some old barrels. Large old pipe, could have been a water container. 4. And oh, it's starting to snow. Lucky us. But you can see Andrew's walking over to some tailings. So there's a mine up there.
So not far from those 2 cabins, we found a mine. So we're just going to venture in a little way. Just standing at the entrance here, the air is really bad. I can smell it just at the entrance. So for safety purposes, we're not going to venture in very far. Our friends are outside. So let's just take a quick look. Does have the rail tracks.
Oh yeah, the rails are intact.
Oh. And
Yep, they could have hung
airflow probably.
Yeah, because the air is really bad, so they would.
We're not in 20 feet and the air's bad.
You can taste it. It's it's not real good. We're not going to go very far at all.
You've got an old tar bin. Now, that dead end's just there. You can see the face.
Yeah, you can see the face. And they started to backfill it. And the rail stops there too.
Uh-huh. We have checked around. There are no animal droppings. There's no footprints. There's no collapsing. Oh, but there is this. An animal skull and jawbones. And teeth, you can actually see the teeth. So I wonder what that was.
Oh, there's bones here in the rail.
And some more there. I'm going to shine up. You can see this goes on.
That goes way back.
And the rail is intact right the way through. And I will just show you this. You can see it continues. We're not going to go any further for safety purposes, but look on the ceiling. here.
Moisture.
And crystals. It's really pretty, shimmering. And that's it for our explore for a mine, because, as I said, we don't want to venture in too far. And I think, is that damp on the floor as well?
Yeah, and that's part of it with the rail, the wood starting to rot.
So we would leave this for the professionals.
Yep.
I'm so cold I can't even say the word.
You may be able to see the snow is coming down really well. First time we've ever filmed in snow. But look at what else we found. An entire little encampment. We'll go into this building first. As you can see here, there's like a nice screened-in porch. Some of the screen is still here, some of it's been cut out or torn away. All sorts of different types of wood. Was a glass window at one point, so this must have been an add-on later. And then here we go, small bed frame. Stove was right there to get started to catch that wood on fire. Oh, and a snowflake just came through the vent pipe opening. The cot over there, some bunks.
This bunk, the top bunk, has been made out of a door. You can see the hinges.
Oh yeah. Use what you got. And look at this, this is pretty neat. The window flipped up. Got a latch there to keep it open, get a nice breeze through. Well, I'm sure when the stove was in here and they turned it on, it got nice and toasty real quick, so.
So quick that it caught the place on fire. Some washing up liquid or liquid detergent.
Very cool. Oh, and you can see in the ceiling, which is still in really good shape, there was electricity. Going to the next one. Okay. Don't know if this was another add-on later to put some walls up, or?
Yeah, I think it was. With this one, we won't be able to get in the front. It's just a single room though.
These are still in really good shape, all things considered. Love that door. We'll show you why we can't get into the front. The decking has all collapsed. So we'll head over to the last building.
Over to the right, there was a triple outhouse at some point that's blown down. See the 3 holes?
Yep. So you can get nice and cozy with your fellow miners. This one's up on stilts. Level it out.
Okay, so...
And you head up the ramp.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Slippery. Well, this looks like some volunteers have come in because there's some, or maybe some hunters. There's some water.
Oh wow, yeah, stove.
Some propane.
Propane. Is that 3 full cases of water?
Yeah. And then a couple of half cases. The fireplace in the middle with a barrel.
It's got ash in it. And a bedroom along the back. Don't know if it's coming out on camera too well, but there's a little bit of a funhouse effect with the floors and the walls.
I'm just checking to make sure the floorboards are okay. There is a lot of rodent droppings
Rat
everywhere.
matter. Mouse matter, rat matter. A little soft there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two beds and a huge rat nest.
Okay.
So I wonder what date. I wonder
See
if there's
another
a
trick.
date on the bottle.
If you see on the floor, you see where they meet? There's a joist there. That's going to be the strongest point to walk.
Can you see if there's a date on there?
It's been out here for a while. You see the bottles collapsing. No.
No date.
Right, you got a shelf. There's still an intact window. The bed covered in plastic. So they were trying to keep it preserved.
I would say possibly this could have been used by hunters.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just see if there's anything in the drawer. Just
Rat
poop.
nests.
Yeah. And again, so nothing. Some Glad wrap.
Salt and pepper shaker up there. Looks like some matches.
And a huge nest in the
Big
oven.
rat nest, yep.
Do you want to have a look?
Yeah, I can see that here.
That looks like the bedding from the mattress.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's head out. What are you doing?
Just chilling.
It's a nice little spot, cool place to relax. See, this cabin has not fared too well. They would have had a nice front door for this one, all glass, let a lot of light in. You can see the little cabins in the background and in the foreground. the remains of possibly a trailer, because you can see the rear end housing that's been completely stripped out. I mean, it could be a vehicle, but there's no other remains, so our best guess is this was at one point a trailer. Here you can see there's some ore cart rail. And then just to my right is an old, possibly workshop. And the little encampment we were just at is right down there. So we come up this road here. Pretty rough. But as you can see on the sides here, the hinges going up. So these were two separate doors. And then this was part of the wall that's come undone, which is now the open door. And look at these pieces of lumber. This is great. We've got a little table here, pretty sturdily built. What's this say on it? Catalytic. Don't know what that says. Sorry. Victolic. This nice steel grate on the ground. And another solid metal piece right here. Then we've got some more to see. Just up there. And here we are, up at the hoist house. See the rigging, so there's definitely a vertical shaft right there by Andrea. Oh, that's a cold wind. Well, not much left up in here. Workbench. Like some railroad ties. Cut down to length to fit inside the mine. Nice cement work here. And looky here. Weld those pipes on the side so they could climb up.
That looks a little bit unstable, so I'm not going to walk on it just in case.
That does look pretty. Could you see anything from the side that you're at?
Yeah, if you pan round to the left, there's an incline shaft.
Yep, the snow's trying to cover it right there in the center of the screen. Okay, from the side, see if we can get a peek down in here. Well, you can see a ladder going down. Look out over that view. So we know we are over 7,000 feet here, approaching 8,000. And what a majestic view.
And
That's
if
the
you
view.
look down this shaft, you can see ladders, a pipe, a false floor, and another manhole that goes even further down.
Yep, I'm shooting down the manhole now, and that just goes straight down. And it's on an incline, but that's a very steep incline, and that just disappears way down there.
But look over here. So this would be kind of like the hoist to bring up the men, would that be right?
I believe so, yeah. In the center, this is where the spool of wire would have been.
There's a serial number here. It's 13506 SO. Oh, I'm puffing with the altitude and the hiking up the mountain.
Mm-hmm. See, it's sheared off in a couple spots, some pieces missing. This is still...
It's in good condition, isn't it?
Yeah, considering it's in pretty good shape. It's just cool to see these things still sitting out here. Just reminders of the past, the men who made a living doing this.
I still can't get over how they even managed to get all this stuff up here from way, way, way out there.
Continuing our journey up the mountain. Finally, the snow has ceased. But the surprise findings have not. Yet another derelict cabin.
So very, very carefully, because I don't know how sturdy the floor is. Just want to peek in this room. So I am going slowly. So this was once the bedroom. You can see an old boot on the floor. Just there. Some shelves. Now I'm not going to go in there because there's a lot of rat poop. And the floor I'm walking on, you can see, is a little bit sketchy. So the whole roof has collapsed. And there is another boot. Just down there. I wonder how long that's been there for.
Yet again, the winds are blowing. Hopefully that's keeping the snow at bay for the time being. Because we have stumbled upon what we have been looking for. This is going to be fun.